Hello dear friends and enthusiasts of the English language. I hope you are having a wonderful day and staying healthy. My name is Lutfullah Sherzad, and in this video I will explain the different ways of making uncountable nouns countable. So please like this video and watch it till the end. Also, to stay updated on my latest videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. If you are watching this video on Facebook, don't forget to follow my Facebook page. Nouns like coffee, water, jam, and sugar are generally considered uncountable nouns. This means we usually think of them as a general substance rather than individual items. So, it sounds incorrect to put a number directly before them, like saying one coffee or two waters. So, if we can't directly count them, how do we talk about specific amounts or instances? For example, how do you order a drink in a cafe? Or how do you ask for a specific amount of jam in a supermarket? To solve this problem, we need to make uncountable nouns countable. In this video, I will explain you the different ways of making uncountable nouns countable. So, please watch this video until the end. The first way of making uncountable nouns countable is by using countable containers before them. The container acts as a specific item that we can count. For example, instead of saying the incorrect one coffee, we say one cup of coffee. Here, cup is the countable container. Instead of the awkward two waters, we say two bottles of water. Bottle is the countable container. Instead of the unusual three jams, we say three jars of jam. Jar is the countable container. Instead of the grammatically incorrect sugar, we say a bag of sugar. Bag is the countable container. As you can see in these examples, by using countable containers before uncountable nouns, we made them countable. Another way of making uncountable nouns countable is by using standard units of measurement. These units provide a specific quantity that we can then count. For example, instead of the incorrect one milk, you should say a liter of milk. Here, liter is the standard unit of measurement. Instead of the awkward 5 rices, you should say 5 kilos of rice. Kilos or kilograms is the standard unit of weight. Instead of the incorrect 2 wires, you should say 2 meters of wire. Meter is the standard unit of length. Instead of the grammatically incorrect a cool, you should say a ton of coal. Ton is the standard unit of weight. As you see in these examples, by using standard units of measurement, we made uncountable nouns countable. Furthermore, partitive structures are another common way to make uncountable nouns countable. For example, instead of the incorrect a news, you should say a piece of news. Here, piece acts as the partitive referring to a single report or item of news. Instead of the incorrect a clothing, you should say an item of clothing. Item is the partitive referring to a single article of clothing. Instead of the grammatically incorrect an information, you should say a bit of information. Bit is the partitive referring to a small specific amount of information. Instead of the awkward a sand, you should say a grain of sand. Grain is the partitive referring to a single tiny unit of sand. Finally, quantity expressions can also be used to make uncountable nouns function more like countable ones. While they do not create individual countable items in the same way containers or participes do, they allow us to quantify the uncountable nouns. For example, instead of the least common a work, you should say some work. Some is a quantity expression indicating an unspecified amount of work. Instead of the incorrect a patience, you should say a lot of patience. A lot of is a quantity expression indicating a large degree of patience. Instead of the least precise a time, you should say a lot of time. A lot of here quantifies the duration. Instead of the incorrect a money, you should say a little money. A little is a quantity expression indicating a small amount of money. Alright, at the end, for better understanding of the methods explained in this video, I provided two exercises. Exercise number 1. Match the uncountable noun in column A with the most appropriate container or measurement unit in column B. To make it countable, write the letter of the matching option in the blank provided. Here in column A, we have some uncountable nouns, and in column B, we have some measurement units or containers which are used with these uncountable nouns. You should identify which measurement unit or which container is used with these nouns. Please write the letter of the correct option in the blank space provided on the left side of each uncountable noun. Exercise number 2. Fill in the blanks in the following sentences with one of the two provided partitive structures to make the uncountable nouns countable. Here we have 10 sentences. Each sentence has one blank space. At the end of each sentence, two options are provided, which one of them is correct and another one is incorrect. You should identify the correct option and fill the blank spaces. Don't forget that the answers key to these two exercises are available in the description below. Alright, that's all for today's video. I hope you learned something new. Thank you for watching the video until the end. For more videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on my latest videos. Thank you for watching.